Hey gang, it's your buddy Mitch, and he quit his job today. Maybe not the best move, maybe a very worthwhile move though. So I turned in notice, worked a few days, realized what they were trying to do to me, and decided to leave. And sent in my departure letter, which I'm going to share with each and every one of you now. Names will be redacted, and if I say things that sound kind of funny like apartment, because of apartment, you'll understand. I'm not saying any numbers. Hello, HR person. I figured instead of an awkward departure meeting, I'd save you the trouble and just send an email. If you're looking for information on how to keep maintenance staff, this might give some insight to my frustrations. Also, before selling my S Corp in 2014, I also ran my own small business with employees and overhead, even workers' compensation insurance. I have a front row seat of daily exposure to people who professionally sit on their butts. Every day I pick up cigarette butts and trash left behind by people who are half my age, who have convinced someone they are somehow disabled and take complete advantage of every bit of free rent, free power, free internet, and free food they leave in the boxes strewn about their apartments, while also carrying those same food boxes up to the third floor or playing football in the parking lot, or going into apartments that you have to step through like a minefield because of the crap everywhere. Trying to place a set of blinds while a 500-pound blob breathes loudly behind you in his recliner as he eats himself further and further into disability. 38% of that crummy bonus went to that guy and a bunch of people just like him. It's painfully obvious management has never done this job. Their liaison, blank, isn't respected in the maintenance community because of his elitist attitude he gives on site. Due to his air of superiority, none of the other guys will say anything because they are afraid of losing their employment. Well, I am fresh out of crap to give because I am leaving it all here in this email. Enjoy. I think before someone clutches coffee in that office and decides my value, they need to come pull a toilet with me and deal with another human's fecal matter. You need to get down on the floor beside a toilet in a person's apartment that never keeps it clean, while the urine-soaked VCT tile starts to pull up under your knee. I think someone in Christiansburg needs to be awakened at 10:30 on a Sunday night to get up, get dressed, get some coffee to drink because your sleeping pill is making you drowsy, go outside in 18-degree weather, drive 20 minutes to town in the dark mountain roads, get to the shop, grab the auger and the plunger, go to apartment because it's always apartment, and have them sarcastically answer the door, go to their bathroom, come face to turd with another person's crap, have the resident laughing at you and talking crap to you while you have to remove the 12th clog for them. Clean the clog, go back to the shop, drive 20 minutes home again, and then try to go back to sleep at about 11:45. You really need to experience that before you tell me my value. February 1st, 2025, I went far above and beyond duty when solving a drain problem that had an entire building evacuated. The bottom floors had sewage backing into them. The other maintenance worker, blankety blank, was on call and just abandoned it and never showed up again. I showed up the next day Saturday, the Roto-Rooter guy was there for hours and got nowhere. He said the line jet guy would be there Monday, and for $3,800, he would jet the line out. Long story short, I climbed down into that manhole. I used a 12-foot piece of blue PEX to puncture the clog in the drain line that was chest level with me and the manhole. I worked on that clog for 30 to 45 minutes and had human fecal matter running down my arms and off my elbows. I was wearing gloves and I did have a raincoat on, but it was still really gross. But I got it unclogged. The next morning, Sunday, I had to go back to those ground floors and sterilize them. But the residents were moved in that day. Yeah, I saved this company and the blankety blank apartments $15,000 to $20,000 in costs. For my effort, I was shown appreciation in 5 Awardco points. It didn't even replace the clothes I threw away. For a Christmas bonus, I was given 50 Awardco points. If you want to know something that seems really rubber stamped and not at all personable, Awardco points. I wonder how many employees below property manager level actually use that crap. I'm thinking that is the weakest carrot you can wave. In other news, I sent blankety blank executive person a text in blankety blank on this date with no response. I also think executive management needs to revisit on-call practices. My life is limited while on call. That's not really a big deal anymore, but I am leaving it all here for you. Hopefully they, the executive management, can absorb some. Being on call has an anxiety that goes along with it. Knowing any minute the phone is going to ring again and I'm going to have to address a clogged toilet again. And I gave up every other week not to travel, not to do stand-up, not to go to open mics, not to go see my girlfriend, so I could sit and wait on a maintenance call for free. I'd ask blah 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 what she would want for that, but I'd text her and, well, she didn't answer. So we are going to end there at the halfway point because I'm almost out of time. So we'll continue with part 2 of the blue collar sayonara real soon. Thanks a bunch. Thanks for watching.